Hi guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I am back for another Shop My Stash, and up here on the top of the vanity is just some things in the basket that I had used in previous weeks, and just getting this ready to put back in the collection. And then over here I'm going to focus on some singles hopefully this time. I pulled the trays out of the drawers. I thought it would be easier just to kind of go through and look through those. Some of these I've had for a while, and some of them I haven't used in a little bit, so I need to go ahead and pull those out and try to get some use out of those. One thing I want to say first though, I had put up a short about a possible Valentine's Day look, and clearly I didn't get to that, so I do apologize for that. But really, I'm not the one to come to anyway for tutorials or anything like that. But in the future, you know, if you're interested in something, like if there's a particular makeup look that I might be wearing that day during an Ulta haul, something like that, just let me know, and maybe I can showcase, you know, the makeup that I had on that day. But anyway, let's go over here to the collection and see what we can find. You have to excuse my mess over here on the vanity. Okay, so in terms of foundation, I thought maybe this time I would try to focus on MAC. Like this is the Studio Fix Fluid. This is the NC20. I haven't used this in a while. It is kind of a thicker full coverage foundation. This one is almost too dark, but I think I can make it work. So I'll put that in the vanity. And then for, let's see, I've been using the Catrice like crazy. Maybe I'll pull this back out this week for something on the lighter side, the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Hydrating Tint. I had mentioned this a few weeks ago. That's always a good choice. And let's see here, what else is going on? This MAC foundation, the full coverage MAC foundation, I think you can still get this online. NC15. This is actually too light for me, believe it or not, but I think I'll pull this out and try to use for the week. I haven't touched it in a while. And then concealer. So the NARS, this is the, what's it called? Soft Matte Complete Concealer. I have used this a ton since I've had it. It's fairly new to my collection, but this time I think I want to go for the Maybelline, the Instant Age Rewind. These are really good. If you guys have never tried these from the drugstore, has that sponge tip applicator, and one of them is ivory and the other is neutralizer. These are so good, and they don't feel super heavy underneath the eyes. All right, let's see here. Underneath is the Tarte Extra Creamy and the Tarte Shape Tape, and then the NYX Bear With Me Concealer Serum, and then the good old standby, the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, the hydrating version. Okay, so blushes. I think I want to focus on MAC. I am trying to focus on MAC. Maybe perhaps that can be a theme this time. So these are several MAC blushes I've got here. I got a variety. This is the Warm Soul, but this is the newer Warm Soul. I didn't get a hold of the original Warm Soul. This one is in Peachy Keen. It's a sheer tone. This one is, what is this? If it'll focus. This is Melba. This is a really good peachy color. I do like that one a lot. And over on this side, this one is called Fairly Precious Extra Dimension Blush. This is a peachy color too. It's got a lot of shimmer to it, or shine to it. Let's see. Here is Fleur Power. I've had this one for a while. It's a nice pretty pink color. I think I'll put that in here. And what have I got here? So this one is Peach Twist. It's another sheer tone, kind of similar to the Peachy Keen that I just showed a second ago. Here's a, oh, Mocha is a great neutral color. I like this too a lot. Let's see what I have here. Okay, so there's just a mixed bag of all kinds of stuff in here. I kind of shifted a few things around. Got some smaller palettes over here on this side, and then I moved the stick blushes and highlights back here in the back, and then all the bronzers and stuff are located in the back there. So let's see, what can I find in my stash here? If you guys have never tried these before, these nude sticks, these are really good. This one's Mystic. This one's kind of, well, it might be hard to tell on camera, but it's kind of short because I've used it a lot, and it's pretty good. This one is in Pixie. You can use these on your lips and cheeks, so I think I'll pull both of those out and try to get some use out of those. Let's see here. I think that's, let me look around here. Got some Color Pop quads down here for the face. Let's see here. So this one is Extra Glazed Cheek Palette. And then here's the other one. Of course, I'm missing one on this one, Sugar Frosted. I think I'll pull those out and try to get some use out of those too. Alright. So here I have some smaller eyeshadow palettes and all of that. So let me move this tray so I can get to my other quads. So I think these two I had featured in, briefly anyway, another Shop My Stash, but these are just some singles that I bought and just put in these palettes. I think I'll pull these out too and try to use some of those. Got some brushes here. I don't think there's anything in this drawer I'm going to pull out since I've already got quite a few options to choose from. So I think I'll skip this drawer. All right, do I need to go down here to the lips? Let's see. Actually, I might try to, let's see. This right here is a really good gloss from Bobbi Brown. This one is, well, it's not going to come up for me. I'll put it on the screen for you. And then what else do I have here? Got this NARS lip gloss. And this one is in Rapture. This is a pretty pink color. I got that spring itch. I'm sure a lot of you do too. Trying to find things that I can wear to work. Here is a Revlon lipstick. This one is, okay, Mink. That's a really nice neutral color. Trying to pick out a variety. Actually, let me close this drawer. I'm going to take you back up to the top here. So I have some options in this tower for MAC. Let's see. I've got Faux. I also have, this one is Whirl. It's a really pretty deep color. It's a matte also. I might try to get some use out of that. And then also I have Modesty. This is pretty new to my collection. It's a really pretty pink color. I'll show you guys here on camera. It's kind of hard to tell in this lighting, but it really is pretty. It kind of comes across a little bit on the deeper side, but it's really not. Okay, I'm sitting here with my singles. So I've got a mixed bag here of Urban Decay. I've got some Dior here. There's some MAC singles in here I've had for a while. Both of these here, let's see, this one's Sketch, which is Velvet, and then this one is Embark, and this is Matte. I might try to pull those out and see if I can do anything with those. This one is Cut to Fit, and it is a Frost. This one I know is limited edition. I know you can't find that one anymore. I don't know if I have any. Oh, here's one back here. This is also limited edition. This one is Coil, the Electric Cool Eyeshadow. This is no longer made either. Oh, everybody is going cray-cray over this Moon Dust from Urban Decay, and this is the notorious Space Cowboy. I've had this for a little bit, but this is really gorgeous, so I totally understand the hype. I'm going to pull that out and try to use that for the week. And then mainly over here is, this is all drugstore and affordable options here, such as the CoverGirl Mink. This one is a newer eyeshadow single, because the other one I had, I think I threw it away because it was pretty old. Got some Rimmel down here. Also have some Ulta brand sitting right here. Let's see, here's more CoverGirl. Here's these L'Oreal shadows. That's kind of like the pressed pigments. And then here's some Milani ones. These are no longer made either, as far as I know. These are, oh yeah, the Bella Eyes gel powder eyeshadows. Those are no longer made, as far as I know. I've got some other singles down here. There's some good Rimmel ones down here. There's Maybelline. Got several options for Maybelline here. If you would like to see a more in-depth look into my eyeshadow singles, just let me know and I can try to make a video just focused on those two. And same thing for this section. If there's, if you're interested in learning more about the collection here, I'll be happy to do that for you. All right, let's show you what the vanity looks like for the week. So I've got the 2 quads here from MAC that I've pulled out that I'm going to try to use. And here's the CoverGirl and the Urban Decay. And then I pulled out 2 additional shadows from MAC. This one here on the left is Wedge, and here is Naked Lunch. I would like to put those in a potential maybe project pan and possibly use those up, and so I could back to MAC those items. And then here I did some swatches on my hand of the lip products that I've pulled out. So the top to bottom is going to be NARS Rapture, and then the Bobbi Brown Rose Sugar is more on the sheer side. And then the third one is MAC Modesty, which has become one of my favorites, and then MAC Whirl, and then Revlon Mink. So over here in the middle, I did go ahead and put the 2 concealers from Maybelline in here. And then there's the MAC Foundation. And then over here on this drawer, so I have Essence Pure Nude Berry Cheeks, which I'm still enjoying actually. And then the 2 ColourPop quads. There's also the 3 MAC blushes I've pulled out for the week. And then here is still some liquid and cream products that I'm trying to use. So there's the 2 sticks from Nude Sticks, Pixie and Mystic. And then the 2 putty blushes from e.l.f., the ColourPop Flexitarian highlighter, and then the Chanel blush there, and then the Believe Beauty highlighter. So I hope you guys are enjoying my content and enjoying the Shop My Stash and all that good stuff. So I hope all of you guys are doing well, and I hope to see you soon in the next video. Bye.